Martin Hanamy delivering a dangerous ball in there. Stephen Byrne making the save. Kenny O'Shea very nearly got a little flick on that one. It's up and down the field. Championship hurling. The prize a huge one. Brian Whelahan again. Pat O'Neill in there to try and make life more awkward for him. A partial block on it. Tom Hickey getting the clearance in. Into the middle of the field. Johnny Pilkington beaten by two men. Brian McEvoy and Andy Comerford. Comerford firing it forward, but that'll favour Kevin Martin against DJ Carey. Just not the kind of direct pass that DJ was looking for. This is a fine catch by Billy Dooley. Out around the middle of the field at this stage. Liam Keoghan. Offaly just with their noses in front. Towards John Troy. Canis Brennan. Oh, stopped by Paddy Mulher when he was trying to pick out one of the half forwards with the pass. Towards Joe Dooley. Great catch again by Pat O'Neill. If it's an All-Ireland final and Kilkenny were involved in the 90s, you can be sure that Pat O'Neill will turn in a storming performance, and that he's done again this afternoon. Martin Hanamy breaks out to Paddy Mulher. Peter Barry, assisted by Charlie Carter, towards PJ Delaney, got a little touch to give it away from Hubert Rigney onto Andy Comerford. Kilkenny raiding again, trying to plug back the lead, and that's a foul on Kevin Kinahan. And Kilkenny are about to make a change as anticipated, and let's get some news of that from Marty.
Well, Niall Maloney is being introduced, and the man that's going to be coming off is Ken O'Shea. Offaly seem to have lots of problems at the moment. Darren Hanniffy has been given the slip of paper. We anticipated it was for Johnny Dooley, but that in turn could change now.
So Gary, or Darren Hanniffy rather, brother of Gary of course, he is now on the field. On the field and off the field. Selectors just waiting to make their move. Billy Dooley, the injured player here, and Offaly, I think, being forced into making a change. They might have been considering another player going off, but it looks bad for Billy Dooley as we go back for Marty.
Yes, well, Tony Murphy, the Offaly Hurling Board Secretary, had to change the name on the slip of paper. It was going to be Johnny Dooley, but now it has to be Johnny's brother Billy.
So Darren Hanniffy gets his big chance. There are just about 8 minutes to go. Right in there it goes. Brian Whelahan, lovely dancing movement from him, and he gets it over the bar. A wonderful half-back within his best form, now proving himself to be a very accurate and astute forward with his 6th point of the day. Delight for Offaly fans. He's had 6 chances to score, you know, in this match, and he's got 6 points. Johnny Pilkington firing it in. It's gone over the bar. 2 in a row. Pilkington's first point. This match far from being over. 4 points separating the teams, but Offaly with a couple of good scores in the last few seconds. This is nicely taken down by Philly Larkin. Now it's Kilkenny's turn to attack. They need a score badly. And Philly Larkin provides his first point of the day. So 3 points the margin, 115 to 112. This was a beautiful skill just moments ago here from Philly Larkin, beautifully over the bar. Stephen Byrne, man who saved Offaly on many occasions during this championship season. Towards Joe Dooley, runs on towards John Troy, away by Hickey, out to Paddy Mulher. Well, it was always going left from the time it left his stick. A look of agony in his face, and Billy Dooley really feeling the pain of all of this. And you can see that he's damaged the knee. A highly pressurised occasion. Once again, McEvoy advancing. PJ Delaney trying to get it through. Delaney hits it, it's stopped. The referee has whistled. It's in the net, it's not going to count. The referee's whistle has definitely sounded before all of that. Dickie Murphy with a look at the watch. 6 minutes remaining. here in Croke Park. They were ready to change the score as PJ Delaney fired that one in there, buried in the end. Niall Maloney's goal, however, does not count, and it's going to be a free in for Kilkenny just as soon as play resumes, and some more news from the sideline.
Indeed, Kilkenny are making lots of changes. We can tell you that John Costello is going to be coming in for Michael Kavanagh, but we also see that Sean Ryan has been given another slip of paper, and he is normally playing in the attack.
So 2 changes for the price of 1, as it were, late in the match. Concern everywhere. DJ Carey stepping up to take this one, and you know what that can mean many, many times. It means a score this time. It's a point. The man who also got a point from the penalty. I'm almost certain he went for a goal, but 2 points between the teams, and DJ Carey has now got 5 points. All too early yet to be making predictions as to who's going to take the Liam McCarthy Cup, because anything can happen. Remember 1994? Remember all those other years as well, with late, valuable and vital scores. Billy Larkin up towards PJ Delaney. Plenty of changes being made. Kevin Martin stopping this one initially. DJ Carey trying to roll it up onto the stick, having difficulty. Normally a skill he'd have done in about 2 seconds, but the pitch is so terribly soft this afternoon following the heavy overnight rain. Philly Larkin driving it in, stopped by Byrne. Stephen Byrne is challenged there by Niall Maloney, still gets his clearance in. Swept up here by Brian McEvoy, with such a good first half. Michael Duignan now, his side leading by just 2 points. Pat O'Neill appeared to be dragged back that time, pressured by Brian Whelahan. Brennan trying to get it away for the Cats, beating the block there of Darren Hanniffy. Philly Larkin firing it forward again towards anybody who will do. It's Niall Maloney who was there along with DJ Carey, not Charlie Carter. Great block down by Simon Whelahan. Carter this time dispossessed by Paddy Mulher. Offaly still with their noses ahead, but just about. Kilkenny coming back through Brennan. Mulher rising for this one, taking it down well. Charlie Carter then going in, doing his little bit of defending as a forward. Peter Barry after this. Simon Whelahan put everything he had after that. It's Joe Dooley who turns it back downfield. Brian Whelahan chases. Brennan's after it as well, facing his own goal, and he gets it away from Brian Whelahan. Brennan's had a very, very steady game for Kilkenny, and it appears that Andy Comerford has gone. He's left the game and been replaced by Sean Ryan. Sean Ryan, former minor and under 21 star, now part of the action. Kilkenny having to freshen up their side. Just about 3 minutes remain. Simon Whelahan in no particular hurry. At the end of the 2-year experimental phase, the backdoor system, the team that got in by that backdoor have got a lead. Ken O'Shea and it's John Costello rather who's come in place of Michael Kavanagh. That's another switch that they have just made. Also notice there that John Ryan has come in place of Johnny Dooley for Offaly. So lots of changes and switches very, very late in the match as both teams try to turn it their way. John Troy nicely on towards John Ryan. Nicely in here towards Errity, the man who got the goal earlier on. Coming forward again, missing it this time, and it's a goal! Brian Whelahan has done it! Brian Whelahan has made it 2:15 to 1:13 with 2 minutes to go. It was Joe Errity who was steaming forward again, taking on Peter Barry, missing his shot. It came to Whelahan and he buried it past Joe Dermody. Offaly will never have a better chance of taking the Liam McCarthy Cup than they have right now. Bidding to win the title for the 4th time ever. Pat O'Neill getting that ball away towards Brian McEvoy. Everybody chasing after him. This is Liam Keoghan. 5 points separate the teams. Nicely held back there. Hubert Rigney. So many heroes on both teams this afternoon. John Troy here, going forward again. Leaving one inside here. Here's a late chance. And it's stopped. It was Hanniffy who had the chance. Dermody making the block, still on the goal line there. Tom Hickey getting it away for Kilkenny. Well, it really would have been absolute curtains at that stage for the Kilkenny Cats. Martin Hanamy with a minute to go. Pat O'Neill losing the helmet, injured as well, but still got that ball away. Michael Duignan coming out here. That switch worked well. Duignan tearing through the heart of the Kilkenny defence on his left-hand side, and he puts it over the bar. The arms in triumph. Surely now it's Offaly. Duignan's second point. Offaly, who won the All-Ireland for the first time ever in 1981, did it again, of course, in 1985, did it in 1994 against Limerick, and now they're about to do it against one of the big powers in senior hurling. Hickey making the catch. 6 points the difference. Almost into injury time. Offaly stand firm. Kevin Martin having another great game at left half back. Willie O'Connor. Kilkenny needing a few extra minutes and a few goals quickly. Billy Larkin has it. They've already lost the minor this afternoon, and right now they look like they're about to lose the senior. And Joe Dooley looks like he's about to win his third medal in the All-Ireland series. Billy Larkin hits it in. It's stopped by Simon Whelahan. Driven way downfield again towards John Ryan. Good work again by Brennan. John Ryan, the number 21, in there alongside Brian Whelahan. He has had a wonderful match once again after a shaky start when Brian McEvoy got in for a few early scores. The switch has worked well. And Michael Bond, the man from Galway who came in late in the season, looks to be on the verge of an All-Ireland success. Mulher has Kevin Martin there to assist him. Look at the liveliness now in the Offaly play. They look fresher. Back down again. Hubert Rigney, it's all over, and Offaly are the All-Ireland hurling champions from 1998. Hubert Rigney, the captain, will take the Liam McCarthy Cup back down to the Midlands, but this time it'll be to Offaly. Michael Bond, one of the heroes, the man who came in, who turned around their season, but Offaly had so many heroes this afternoon, and the final score here shows Offaly winning by 6 points. It's Offaly 2 goals and 16 points, Kilkenny 1 goal and 13. Here's Marty.
Michael Bond, you certainly transformed this Offaly team since you came in.
I didn't do anything to this team. They were there all along, Marty, and they're a fabulous team. And what a wonderful day for Offaly and Offaly hurling. And I'd like to thank each and every one of the players, all 28 of them. I'm so proud for everybody, the county board, the players, everybody else. I mean, I think it's a tremendous day from Offaly, and it just shows what can be done when players are brought along the right way.
Certainly the move of Brian Whelahan, I know he's had flu over the last 24 hours, to pull forward, change things.
Brian Whelahan had a terrible flu. He's on very heavy medication. His legs were totally dead. I think the fact to put him up for Byrne and Pat O'Neill, that was the changing of the match. But every single one of the players, every single one of the 18 that played, they were really fabulous.
We do realise you're in for canonisation now in Offaly.
I don't know what I meant for, but I'm so glad. I'm so glad for all of them, you know.
Thank you, Michael Bond.
So Offaly are the champions, led by Michael Bond. It's been a long season for them. The fans have travelled every part of the championship with their team. And the side that got beaten in the Leinster final have come good in the final of the All-Ireland itself. Wonderfully joyous scenes for Offaly people. But that move by Brian Whelahan up to full forward, that's the one that really turned things around. Joe McDonough, President McAleese, and in the middle, a relieved Hubert Rigney.
A Hickey, a chord a gael, an éirin, agus Harliar. Tommy Taresh, Cléhe Canish, Amana Nahéran, Stadul, Ekal, and Shahanyal. I had thus a body, but while I'm 14 falte, a chord, Revokar on Nahéran, Errity Taras, Capt and Croke. We meet Gach Rahart Uachtaráin in the Réitse i Ganas.